हेलो स्टूडेंट्स। आज हम स्टार्ट करने जा रहे हैं विद हमारी लास्ट एक्सरसाइज ऑफ चैप्टर नंबर 1 विच इज़ लीनियर इक्वेशन इन टू वेरिएबल फॉर क्लास 10th स्टूडेंट्स। हमने इसके पहले वाले वीडियो लेक्चर्स में हमने एक्सरसाइज 1.1, 1.2, 3 एंड 4 कवर अप किया था, जिसमें हमने दो लीनियर इक्वेशन को सॉल्व किया था यूजिंग एलिमिनेशन मेथड, देन ग्राफिकल मेथड, देन थर्ड वाज क्रेमर्स रूल, एंड देन फोर्थ वीडियो लेक्चर में हमने कवर अप किया था कि हाउ टू सॉल्व टू कॉम्प्लेक्स लीनियर इक्वेशन, लाइक if it is in fraction form or something like that. अगर आपने वो वीडियोस नहीं देखे हैं तो आप हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल के प्लेलिस्ट सेक्शन में जा सकते हैं। वहाँ पे आपको एक क्लास 10th का फोल्डर मिलेगा जिसमें चैप्टर नंबर लिखा हुआ है एंड एंडिंग में वो कौन सा पार्ट है उस चैप्टर का, लाइक चैप्टर 1 का पार्ट वीडियो नंबर 1 है या वीडियो नंबर 2 है, वीडियो नंबर 3, वीडियो नंबर 4, वैसा मेंशन किया होगा। अगर किसी चैप्टर के एंडिंग में वो नहीं लिखा गया है, दैट मीन्स कि उस एक की स्पेसिफिक वीडियो में पूरा चैप्टर कवर अप हो चुका है, अगर एंडिंग में पार्ट नहीं लिखा है तो। अप टिल नाउ हमने लीनियर इक्वेशन इन टू वेरिएबल पे 4 वीडियो ऑलरेडी हमने कवर किया है, जिसमें हमारा एक्सरसाइज 1.1, 1.2, 1.3 एंड 1.4 कवर अप है। उसमें आपको सभी सम्स मिलेंगे एक्सेप्ट फ्यू, जिसमें हमने उसके सिमिलर सम्स कवर अप किए होंगे या तो हमने उसके मेथोडोलॉजी बताए होंगे कि कैसे करना है। Okay, so now let's see what we have in exercise 1.5, which is the last exercise in chapter number 1. And after that you have a problem set wherein you have multiple questions mixed from multiple exercise. So 1.5 होने के बाद I will recommend each and every student कि आप वो sums करें, problem set solve करें, ताकि आपको और कॉन्फिडेंस आए। ये हमने लास्ट कवर अप किया था, ये थे कुछ कॉम्प्लेक्स साइमल्टेनियस इक्वेशन, ये भी हमने चेक किया था। ये हमने चारों सम्स कवर अप किए हैं इन पार्ट 4, वीडियो नंबर पार्ट 4। एंड नाउ टुडे वी विल बी कवरिंग exercise 1.5, which will be the fifth part and last part for this chapter. Problem set we are not going to cover, but if someone has any doubts, like if they want us to cover any specific questions from problem set, so do let us know in the comment section, or you can also email us your queries on our Gmail address, so that we will cover it up in a separate video and we can share the link of that video with you on email as well as on your number if you wish to share the same. So we have quite a few sum. So there are a lot of sums in this. Yeah, these are the complex. This is something I would recommend each and everyone to solve this, especially because these are complex one. Yeah, that's it. So without wasting much time, so let's start with exercise 1.5, and we will be covering all the sums of exercise 1.5, all the sums. So there is a possibility this video might extend up to 1 hour or maybe more than that. So have patience. We will try to cover all the sums in a simpler manner and as early as possible. Okay, so starting with exercise 1.5, we have our first sum. Let me open up my notepad for you. So let's start. So now we are starting with exercise 1.5 and sum number 1. Yeah, so let's start with reading the sum. So the question says two number differs by 3. Simple, two number differ by 3, which means there is a difference of 3 between two number. Correct? दो नंबर के बीच में डिफरेंस है 3. So it can be 10 or 7, 8 or 5, 11 or 8. इन सभी का difference is 3. If you do 10 minus 7, 10 minus 7 is how much? 3. So that's what the question is trying to say. that two number differs by 3. So सबसे first अगर दो नंबर के बीच में डिफरेंस है तो ऑब्वियसली उनमें से एक बड़ा होगा एक छोटा होगा, करेक्ट। एंड अगर डिफरेंस आपको पॉजिटिव में दिया है सो दैट विल बी ऑलवेज बिगर नंबर माइनस स्मॉलर नंबर इज इक्वल टू योर पॉजिटिव नंबर। अगर आपको ये डिफरेंस अगर नेगेटिव में दिया होता, अगर ये डिफरेंस आपको नेगेटिव में दिया होता सो आपका होता स्मॉलर नंबर माइनस बिगर नंबर इज इक्वल टू नेगेटिव में आंसर, करेक्ट। बिकॉज स्मॉलर नंबर का साइन तो यहाँ पे पॉजिटिव है, आप प्लस माइनस आप माइनस करोगे, माइनस करके आपको नंबर मिल जाएगा, बट साइन आप बड़े नंबर के डालोगे विच इज प्लस ओवर हियर। ओके, so let's start with sum number 1. So I will do one thing, we will consider let the bigger number be x, okay, and smaller number be y. So what you have to do is difference of two number is 3, which means bigger number which is x minus smaller number which is y is equal to 3. So this is your first equation, as simple as that. Okay, I hope you have got this. Difference of two number is 3, which means bigger number minus smaller number is 3. That's it. And we have already mentioned we have considered bigger number as x and smaller number as y. Okay, now let's see what's given next. So now they have mentioned this sum. Sum means addition. So let's go word by word. So what they have said is sum of twice the smaller number. Twice the smaller number is y, correct. Twice means 2 into 2 multiplied by that number. Sum of twice the smaller number, and means between these two number we have to add sum. Twice the smaller number and thrice the greater number. So greater number is x, thrice means 3 times the greater number is 19. Is means is equal, is 19. Now let's solve this. 2 into y is 2y, 3 into x is 3x is equal to 19. Now let's write this in order. 3x plus 2y, there is no sign over here, means this is plus, is equal to 19. Now this is your equation number 2. Now you have arrived, now you have the equation. Now only thing you have to do is you have to solve this equation by elimination method. Okay, so to solve this, here we have 2y and here we have 1y. So we can do one thing, we can multiply this by 2. So multiplying equation 1 by 2, x minus y is equal to 3. 2 multipliers, so that means we'll have to multiply each and every term by 2. So 2 into x will be 2x, 2 into y will be 2y is equal to 2 3s are 6. So now this is your equation number 3. Okay, and equation number this, now you have the coefficient same of variable y in equation number 2 and 3, and you have the opposite sign, so you can add these two equations to solve your linear equation. So 3x plus 2y is 19 and 2x minus 2y is equal to 6. Here you have to write, adding equation number 2 and 3 will get, this is plus, so this will get cancelled. 3x plus 2x is 5x and 19 plus 6 is 25. So if you solve this ahead, so 5x is equal to 25. 5x means 5 into x. If you send this on the right hand side, so this will become divide, and x will be 5 ones are 5 fives are cancellation, so you will get 5 over here. Now you have the value of x. Now just resubstitute in any of one of the equation and you will get the value of y. So let's do it in equation number 1. X minus y is 3. So we have x as 5, this is minus y, so minus y I'll keep as it is. 5 I'll try to send on the right hand side, this is positive over here, so this will go over here as negative. Minus y, this is positive 3, plus minus minus, 5 minus 3 is 2, and sign of bigger number which is 5, and this minus minus will get cancelled, so you will get the value of y as 2. So you have the value of x as 5 and your value of y is 2. That's it. So find the number. So the numbers are 5 and 2. 5 and 2 are the numbers. That's it. This is your answer. I hope you have understood this. This was a bit simpler, but only thing you need to focus on is how to frame that equation, how to rate this sentence, and how to arrive at the equation. This is the critical part over here. So if you can get this correct, your sum is 70%, your sum is solved over here. 70%. Rest 30% you already know. You can do that, because if you do some mistakes over here while framing the equation, then that 30% will also go wrong. So you need to focus on this. Okay, now let's come to sum number 2, which says complete the following. And we have a diagram over here which says I am a rectangle. So this is a diagram of a rectangle, and over here the length of the sides is given. So the length of this side is 2x plus y plus 8, opposite side is 4x minus y, over here it is 2y, and this is x plus 4. Now we can see an arrow over here. Now they are saying find the value of x and y. So we need to find the value of x and y, which is given over here in the question. Okay, and now next they have said is perimeter and area. So let us recollect some properties of rectangle first before solving the problem, because that will play a critical role in this sum. So you have this rectangle. So if you remember correctly, right angle, all angles are 90 degree, correct? Rectangle, sorry, rectangle, I said right angle before. It's a rectangle. Rectangles opposite sides are congruent, means measurement of this side and measurement of this side will be same. Similar way, this side will also be same. Measurement of this side and measurement of this side will also be same. Okay, this is one of the property of rectangle which we are going to use in this sum. Next, if I say what do you mean by perimeter and what do you mean by area? So perimeter of any diagram, whether it is triangle, rectangle, quadrilateral, rhombus, whatever you can imagine, pentagon, anything. Perimeter simply means addition of all the sides. That's it. Addition of this plus this plus this plus this. This is equal to perimeter of this rectangle. That's it. Perimeter basically means addition of all sides of that specific diagram. That's it. And area means how much portion this diagram is covering. And the area of rectangle formula is length into breadth. And perimeter you can do it length plus breadth plus length plus breadth, length plus breadth plus length plus breadth, or else you can also do 2 length plus 2 into breadth. Depend, you can choose any one of them, whichever is more suitable to you and whichever you can easily recollect or easily remember. Okay, so let's move on to sum number 2. Now what they have given is they have given the measurement of this side. So now as we saw, the opposite sides of rectangle are congruent. So that means this this measurement will be equal to this measurement, correct? Yeah, this measurement is equal to this measurement because rectangle opposite sides are congruent. So you can also mention, since opposite sides of rectangle are congruent, you need to mention the end in wording entirely. So you can write as 2x plus y plus 8 is equal to 4x minus y. Okay, you can write this. Now you just have to solve this. So let's bring everything together. So I'll do one thing. I'll bring 4x over here. So this is plus. So this will become minus over here. This is plus over here. This y also I'll bring over here. So this will also become plus. This is minus will become plus. This was plus. This has become minus. And this 8 I will send on the right hand side because I do not require this over here. So this plus 8 will become minus 8 over here. So now let's solve this first. 2x minus 4x, this is plus, so this will become minus 2x, and this will become plus y, 2y is equal to minus 8. So this is your equation number 1 in this sum. I hope you guys are getting this. We have just used the property of a rectangle that opposite sides are congruent, and we have just written that this side is equal to this side, and we have arrived at the equation. Similar way we have to do for the breadth. 2y is equal to x plus 4. Now let's bring x over here. So that will be minus x. This 2y is already plus over here, and this will be 4. So this is your equation number 2. Now let's compare equation number 1 and equation number 2. We can do one thing. Instead of mentioning this as equation number 2, we can further solve this. We can multiply this equation by minus 1 so that signs get changed. So this will be minus will become plus, this plus will become minus, and this plus will also become minus. Now we can put this as equation number 2. Now if you see equation number 1, we have plus 2y and we have minus 2y over here. So we can directly add equation number 1 and 2. Correct? So that will be minus 2x plus 2y is equal to minus 8, and x minus 2y is equal to minus 4. We are simply going to add this, so this will get cancelled, minus x and plus x. So that will be minus x, because plus minus minus 2 minus 1 is 1, and sign of bigger number which is 2. Minus minus plus, 8 plus 4 will be 12, and sign of bigger number which is this, and minus minus will get cancelled, so you'll get the value of x as 12. Okay, now let's substitute the value of x in any of the equation. So we can take equation number 2, which is x minus 2y is equal to minus 4. So this is 12. We are taking value of 12 from here. This is minus 2y is equal to minus 4. We will keep minus 2y over here. This will be minus 4 as it is. This is plus 12. So I am sending this on the right hand side, so that will become negative. Minus 4 minus minus is plus, 12 plus 4 is 16, sign of bigger number which is 12, minus 2y. This minus gets cancelled. 2y is equal to 16. So y is equal to 16 divided by 2. So that will be 8. So the value of y is 8 and the value of x is 12. So what was the first question to us is find out the value of x, which we have found out. So the value of x is 12 and value of y is 8. Correct? Now we have to find out the perimeter and area. So before finding out the perimeter and area, let's first find out the measurement of all these four sides. So 2y plus x plus 8. Correct? So that will be 2 into 2y, sorry. So that will be 2 into 8. Yeah. So this will be 2 into 8 plus 12 plus 8. We need to first multiply. So which will be 16 plus 12 plus 8. 16 plus 12, 26, 28, 28. Correct? No, we can do this. This is 20. 12 plus 8 is 20, and this will be 36. Correct? Yeah. Sorry, we made a mistake. This is 2x plus y. We wrote over here as 2y plus x. So we have to be very careful. So that was 2x plus y plus 8. So which will be 2 into 12 plus 8 plus 8. This 8 is value of y. This 12 is value of x. So this will be 12 2s are 24 plus 8 plus 8. So 24 plus 8 is 32, and 32 plus 8 is 40. Okay, so we have got the first side which is 40. Now let's find out the remaining side which is 4x minus y. So this will be 4 into 12 minus y value is 8. So 12 fours are 48 minus 8 is equal to 40. So this is also 40, this is also 40. Correct? This is also 40, this is also 40. Now let's find out this y, 2y. This should be easy. So 2 into 8, so that will be 16. Now let's find out this one, x plus 4. So x plus 4, x value is 12 plus 4, 12 plus 4 is also 16, 16. This is also 16, this is also 16. Now let's find out the area and perimeter. So perimeter is will be equal to this plus this plus this plus this. Addition of all the sides. 40 plus 40 plus 16 plus 16. So that will be 40 plus 40 will be 80 and 16 plus 60 will be 32. So 80 and 32 is 90, 100, 110, 112. Now let's find out the area. Area we have to use the formula length into breadth. Length measurement is this 40, breadth is 16. So we have to simply multiply 40 into 16. So just 16 into 4, 6 4 is 24, 4 1 is 4, 5 6, 64. So this is 64 and this 0 will come over here. So this will be square, centimeter, meter or units. If nothing is given, then you can write square units and this will be units, 112 units. So that's it. So that completes your sum number 2. I hope you guys have understood. I have tried to explain in the most easy manner. So that's why we have seen the property of rectangle first before going ahead with the problem. And if similar sums come up, we will be following the same methodology. Okay, so now let's move on to sum number 3. I hope you guys are understanding the way I'm trying to explain. Okay, so let's move on. So now the next sum is what they have given is the sum of father's age and twice the age of his son is 70. So in this question, there is one father and there is one son. Okay, and they are talking about the age of father and son, and they are trying to give us a situation wherein we can form the linear equation. Okay, so let us do one thing. Let's father age be x and son's age be y. The first thing we can do is we can assume the father age is x and son's age is y. Now let us go ahead. The sum of father age, sum means addition of father age, which is x, and twice means 2 times. 2 into the age of his son, which is y, is 70. So this is what they have given is father age plus twice the age of his son is equal to 70. So this will be your equation number 1. Okay. Now what they have said is if we double the age of the father, so which means 2 into x, if we double the age of father's age is x, we are doubling means multiplying it by 2 and add it to the age of his son and add it to the age of his son, which is y, and add it to the age of his son, the sum is 95. So we will get answer as 95. So this will be 2x plus y is equal to 95. This will be your equation number 2. Now what they have said is find their present ages. So we have to find the value of x and value of y. So now let's compare equation number 1 and 2. So what we can do is we can multiply equation number 1 by 2 so that we get 2x in both the places. So we are multiplying equation number 1 by 2, so that will be 2x plus 4y is equal to 140, and we are getting equation number 3 over here. Now let us solve equation number 2 and 3. So we are basically subtracting equation number 3 from equation number 2. So what we will get is 2x plus y is equal to 95, and we have 2x plus 4y is equal to 140 over here, minus, subtracting, this will be minus, this will be minus, this will be minus. So 2x minus 2x will get cancelled. This is y means 1y, and this is minus 4y, plus minus minus 4 minus 1 is 3y, and sign of bigger number which is 4, which is negative. And over here plus minus minus, if we minus 140 minus 95, so we will get 45, and sign of bigger number which is 140, this is negative. So this minus minuses will get cancelled. So basically what we have is 3y is equal to 45. And if we send 3 on the right hand side, so that will get divided, and then we'll have 3 ones are 1 will get carried, and 3 fives are 15. So we get the value of y as 15. So let us use any of the equation. Let us use this equation: x plus 2y is equal to 70. We are substituting the value of y, which is 15. So this is 15 is equal to 70. 2 15s is 30 is equal to 70. So this will be 30. So if we send 30 over here, so that this will become minus, and 70 minus 40, 30 is 40. So we have the value of x as 40 and the value of y as 15. So basically the father's age is 40 and son's age is 15. I hope you have got this. Again, I am repeating, what you have to focus over here is on the framing of equation. If you are able to frame this equation correctly, then there is no problem. But if not, you need to practice this again and again. Okay, this was also easy. So let's move on to sum number 4. The denominator of a fraction is 4 more than its numerator. Okay, so we have a fraction over here in this sum. So we have some number something like this. We have a numerator, we have a denominator. So let's do one thing. Let's numerator be x and denominator be y. Let us assume numerator is x and denominator is y. So what they have given is denominator of a fraction is means is equal 4 more means plus 4 is greater by 4. 4 more is greater by 4, so we need to add 4, but in comparison to what? Then twice its numerator. If we multiply its numerator by 2, basically we make we double the numerator, and if we add 4 to it, we will get the denominator. That is what the equation is. So now what we will do, we will send 2x over here, so that will become negative. So this y will stay as it is positive, and this 4 will stay positive as it is, because it is staying on the right hand side. So this is your equation number 1. As simple as that. Now let's move on to our second. The denominator becomes 12 times the numerator. Denominator becomes 12 times the numerator if numerator and denominator are reduced by 6. So what they are basically trying to say is, if numerator and denominator, if we reduce by 6, if both the numerator and denominator are reduced by 6, correct? What we are doing, we are reducing the numerator by 6, we are reducing the denominator by 6. So what we are getting is denominator becomes 12 times the numerator. So the denominator becomes 12 times the numerator. Whatever numerator will be there, so that will be 12 times the denominator will be 12 times the numerator. So now we will be substituting x and y in this. So numerator is x, denominator is y, numerator is x, denominator is numerator is x, sorry, denominator is 12 times of x, but that is 12 times of numerator, which is x. So this x and x gets cancelled over here. So what you have now is x minus 6 divided by y minus 6 is equal to 1 upon 12. You have nothing over here, which means it is 1. Now what we are doing is we are doing cross multiplication. So that will be 12 into x minus 6 is equal to 1 into y minus 6. So 12 into x is 12x, 12 6 is 72. This will be same as it is y minus 6. 12x, this y will come over here, this will become negative. This minus 6 minus 72 will come over here, this will become positive. So this is 12x minus y. If you solve this, plus minus is minus 72 minus 6 is 66, and sign of bigger number, which is positive. Okay, so now this is your equation number 2. Now let us compare this with equation number 1, which is minus 2x plus y. So that is minus 2x plus y is equal to 4. And this is 12x minus y is equal to 66. So basically we can add equation number 1 and 2 because we have opposite signs over here, correct? So this will get cancelled. Now this is plus 12 plus, so 12 minus 2 is 10x is equal to 66 plus 4 is 70. So x will be 70, 10 will become divide over here, so this will become 7, correct? Now let us find out the equation value of y using this equation. 12x minus y is equal to 66. Yeah, x is 72. Sorry, x, the value of x is 7. 12 sevens are 84 minus y is equal to 66 minus y 66. 84 will become negative over here. 66 minus 70, 14, 18. Yeah, so this will be minus 18 because 84 is the bigger number. Minus minus gets cancelled, and you have value of y as 18, correct? Now what they have asked is find the fraction. So the fraction is basically is always in the form of numerator upon denominator. Our numerator was x, denominator was y. That's what we have considered, correct? Numerator as x, denominator as y. So our numerator is value of x is 7 and this is 18. So your fraction is 7 upon 18. That's it. This is the sum. I hope you have understood this sum number 4. If required, you can just go through it over here once again. You have the video, you can just pause and see at each and every steps, and you can solve the way it looks easy for you. But don't miss out anything, any sign or something like that. Please don't miss out, because otherwise you will not get that answer. Now let's move on to sum number 5. Yeah, so okay, two types of boxes A and B are to be placed in a truck having capacity of 10 tons. Okay, now in a truck they have to place two boxes. They have to basically place two boxes, box A and box B, and the total capacity of the truck is 10 tons. The truck can carry only up to 10 tons of material, including both box A and box B. Now what they are trying to say is 150 boxes of type A and 100 boxes of type B are loaded in the truck. It weighs 10 tons. When we load 150 boxes of type A and 100 boxes of type B, the weight of the truck is 10 tons complete. So this is the maximum we can load. But there can be another possibility. They can load a larger quantity of this or lesser quantity of this, and they can adjust in this. second category. So what they have done is now they have increased the loading of type A boxes are loaded in the box. It can still accommodate 40 types of B. So when they increase this has to go down. See, they have increased from 150 to 260. So it is coming down from 100 to 40 so that it is fully loaded. Find the weight of each type of box. So let us first assume, let weight of box A be X and box B be Y. Okay, now there is one thing which I would like to tell you before starting with the sum. So if you have to find, like for example, box of weight of box A is 2 kg. For example, this is just an example. Weight of box A is 2 kg. If you load 5 box of A, how much would be the weight? It would be 10 kg, correct? So how this 10 kg has come? So this is number of boxes 5 into weight of one box, which is 2. So number of box we have loaded is 5 and weight of one box is 2. Okay, so this is equal to 10 kg. So now number of boxes is already given over here. They have already given the number of boxes. Now what we are taking over here is the weight. So this is weight of box A is X and weight of box B is Y. Okay, so let's start now. So what they have said is, when 150 boxes of type A, so that will be 150 into X, 150 into weight of box X, and means plus 100 boxes of type B is equal to, it weighs 10 tons. Okay, so when you load 150 boxes of type A and 100 boxes of type B, so your weight of the truck is 10 tons. Now this 10 tons, 1 ton is equal to 1000 kg. Okay, so you need to convert this into kg. So we'll do that. 150x plus 100y is equal to 10,000 kg. 10 tons is 10,000 kg. Okay, now if we see over here, we can divide this by 10 throughout the equation, because numbers are big, no? So what you can do is divide by 10, divide by 10, divide by 10. But remember, when you do such types of operations, you need to do it throughout the equation. You cannot do it only to this part of the equation. It has to be the entire equation. So this 0 get cancelled, this 0 get cancelled, this 0 get cancelled, this 0 get cancelled, this 0, this 0. Correct? Now what we will get is 15x plus 10y is equal to 1000. Correct? We can do it more. We can divide it by 5. 5 threes are 15, 5 threes are 15, 5 twos are 10, 5 twos are 10, and this 20 will come as it is. So now we can take this as equation number 1. So this is the first part of the equation. Now what they have said is, but when 250 boxes of type A, which means 250 into X plus are loaded, it can still load 40 types of boxes of type B. This will be equal to 10 ton, means 10,000 kg. So this will be 260x plus 40y is equal to 10,000 kg. Again we will divide it by 10. So this will be 26x plus 4y is equal to 1000. We can do it by 2 again. 2 13s are 26, 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are and 0. So this is your equation number 2. Now let us compare equation number 1 and 2. Do you find any variable same? Sorry, not this one, this one. Ignore this one, this one. So if you see variable of y, sorry, coefficient of y, it is same 2 and 2. So we can subtract 1 and 2. 3x plus 2y is 200. This is equation number 1. And we have 13x is equal to 500. So this will become minus, this will become minus because we are subtracting. Correct? So this will get cancelled. So 13 minus 3, this is plus, plus minus minus, 13 minus 3 is 10, but this will be minus sign of bigger number. And this will be negative 300. 500 minus 200 is 300. Minus minus gets cancelled. So that will be 10x is equal to 300. That will be 300 divided by 10. So that will be 30. So the weight of X, which means the box A, is 30 kg. Now let us find out the weight of Y, value of Y, that is weight of box B. 3x plus 2y is 200. We have find the value of X, which is 30 plus 2y is equal to 200. So this will be 90 plus 2y is equal to 200. So I'll keep 200 as it is, 90 will come over here, so this will become minus. So 200 minus 90 is 110. This is 2y. Y will be 110 divided by 2, which is 2 5s are 10. 1 will get carry over here, 2 5s are 10. So the weight of box B is 55 kg. So is this what is asked in the question? Find the weight of each type of box. So the weight of type A box is 30 kg and the type B box is 55 kg. This was X, this was Y. X value is 30 and what we have considered A, weight of A as X, weight of B as Y. I hope you guys have understood this. Now hopefully this is going to be the last sum of this chapter, which is chapter number 1, linear equation in two variable. So let's just complete this chapter and we'll come up with the next chapter very soon. And do also comment us like how you found the explanation to be, like how the teaching was, whether it is good or whether there can be any improvement or something like that, or do you want me to teach in some other way, or whatever you feel like. Okay, so let's go ahead. So let's first read the question. Out of 1900 kilometer, Vishal traveled some distance by bus and some by aeroplane. Okay, so Vishal traveled some distance by bus and some by aeroplane and covered a total distance of 1900 kilometer. Bus travels with an average speed of 60 km per hour and average speed of aeroplane is 700 km per hour. It takes 5 hours to complete the journey. So find the distance Vishal traveled by bus. Okay. So let us first try to understand this. Vishal traveled from here to here. So this distance he covered by bus and this is basically airport. So from airport he took a plane and traveled up to here. So this he traveled by aeroplane. Okay. Now the total distance is this 1900 kilometer and they have asked us find the distance Vishal has traveled by bus, means this distance. So let us first do one thing. Let distance covered by bus be x and distance covered by aeroplane be y. So first equation looks to be very simple. So total distance is 1900, distance covered by bus, distance covered by aeroplane is equal to 1900. So that's it. This is equation number 1. Nothing else to be done over here. Now moving on to equation number 2. This is a bit tricky one. Bus travels with a speed of Now, this is the total distance covered by bus, correct? X is the total distance covered by bus. Now, what they have said over here is they have given you the speed. Now, you need to recollect something from science like speed into time is equal to distance covered, correct? Correct. See, if you are traveling at a speed of 10 kilometer per hour, now what they have given is he travels at a speed of 60 kilometer per hour and 700 kilometer per hour. What does that mean? Now, if you say example, let's take example of 60 kilometer per hour. Since you guys are in school, you need to understand this. So per hour means distance covered in 1 hour. If a person is have started walking from here at 7 p.m. in the evening, say for example a person go for walking every 7 p.m. in the evening, he starts from here and after covering a distance of something he travels up to here, or let us take this example, he travels up to here and at 8 p.m. he reaches over here. So the distance from here to here is 60 kilometer, and he has covered the 60 kilometer distance in 1 hour from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. So this is 60 kilometer per hour is his speed. He is traveling at a speed of 60 kilometer per hour. Correct? Now let us see what is given in the question. Speed is given in the question and time is given in the question. Distance we have to find out. Distance is not given, correct? But over here they have given is it takes 5 hours to complete the journey. So the total what they have given, they have focused on time. They have given time. So if I have to derive formula of time from this formula, so that will be time will be is equal to distance upon speed. Is this correct? Time is equal to distance divided by speed. So what we are going to find out is we are going to use this. So distance of bus is how much? X. Distance divided by speed. Speed, how much? How is this average speed of bus? That is 60 plus distance of aeroplane, which is y, and the speed is 700, is equal to 5 hours. Is equal to 5. So what you are getting is you just need to do cross multiplication over here. So that will be 7 into 700 into x, 700x plus 60y is equal to 7 6 are 42, 1 2 3, and this will be 5. I'm just cross multiplying 700 into x, 60 into y. This also needs to get multiplied. Now this will go over here and get multiplied with 5. I hope you have got this. See, I'll try to explain it once again. This is okay. Speed into time. What is the speed? Say this example. In the same example, you see, if he keeps on walking till 9 a.m., 9 p.m. So how far he will go? He will cover another 60 kilometer. So the distance covered is how much? 60 kilometer plus 60 kilometer. So that is 120 kilometer in 2 hours. So that is what I'm trying to say. Speed is 60 kilometer. Time is 2 hours. So total distance covered will be 120 kilometer. So now what they have given is time. They have given us the time. It takes 5 hours. So what I'll do is I'll take this on the one side, and I'll send this on the other side. So that this will get divided over here because this is multiplied with time. And this fraction I'll be using over here, which is this total distance traveled by bus divided by speed of bus plus total distance traveled by aeroplane plus speed of aeroplane is equal to total time. Why we are adding this? Because this 5 hours is total time of bus and train, bus and aeroplane. Okay, so that's why we are adding it over here, and then we are solving this and we are deriving at the second equation. So we can do one thing over here, we can divide this by 10 again, similar way. So now what we are getting is 70x plus 6y is equal to 5 into 4200. So whether we can do it by 3, no, we cannot do it. We can do it by 2, so let's do it by 2. 2 into 35x, 2 3s are 2 1s are 2 2s are 2 1s are 0 0. 21 into 5, 105, and this 20 will come as it is. So this will be your equation number 2. Now let us see what is my equation number 1. X plus y is equal to 1900. I'm writing this again over here because I do not want to go up again and again. Now after comparing these two equations, what I'll do is I'll multiply this by 3. So that will be 3x plus 3y is equal to 19 into 3 is how much? 9 3s are 27, 3 wins are 3, 4 5 57, and this 20 will come over here as it is. Now we have this third equation. Now we need to subtract these two equations, equation number 2 and equation number 3. 35x plus 3y is equal to 10,500. 3x plus 3y is equal to 5,700. We are subtracting this, so this will be minus over here. This is plus, this is minus, this is minus, this is minus. So this will get cancelled. 35 minus 3 is 32x. Sign of bigger number, which is 35, which is plus. Now we have to minus this. 10,500 minus 5,700. So this 20 will come as it is. 5 minus 7 is not possible. This will become 9. This will become 15. So this will become 8 now. 15 minus 7 is 8. 9 minus 5 is 4. So this will be 4,800 and positive because 10,500 is bigger than 5,700. Now we have is 32x is equal to 4,800. So x will be 4,800 divided by 32. So this will be 2 1s are, 1 will get carried, 2 6 are 12, 2 2s are, 2 4s are 0 0. This will be 8 2s are 16, 8 3s are 24, 0 0 300. So we have the value of x as 300. No, sorry, we have 2 over here. So still the sum is not complete. What we did is 8 2s are 16, 8 3s are 24, 2 1s are, 2 1s are, 1 will go over here, 2 5s are 10, 50, 150. So this is 150. Value of x is 150. And let's find out the value of y. 3x plus x plus y is equal to 1900. 150 will go over here and that will become minus. So this 1900 minus 150. So that will be, this will become 8, this will become 10, this 5, 1750. So 1750 kilometer was traveled by plane, aeroplane, and 150 kilometer was traveled by bus. That's it. Now what is asked in the question? Find the distance we shall traveled by bus. So this is this one, 150 kilometer. That's it. Now if you want to find out, just for your information, the question said the total time traveled was 5 hours and the speed of the bus was 60 kilometer, correct? So what is the breakup of this? 60 kilometer first hour, 60 kilometer second hour, 120 kilometer plus 30 kilometer another half an hour. This is 1 hour and half hour. 60 60 120, 120 plus 30 is 150. So he traveled by bus for 2.5 hours, and the speed of the aeroplane was 700 kilometer. So he traveled first kilometer 7, and this would be 350 because total 5 hours he had traveled. So 2.5 hours by bus and 2.5 hours by plane. So this 1400, 15, 16, 17, 1750. So this will become 1750, 1 hour, 1 hour and half hour. So this is how you can recheck your answer, whether your answer is correct or not. Okay. So I think this is the end of the chapter number 1, linear equation in two variable. So and I would request each and everyone again to solve each and every sum from problem set number 1. And if you have any questions or any queries, you can simply ask me, or you can comment in the video section in the video, so that I can take it up, or I can explain it to you in the comment section itself if it is possible. If not, then I can make another video for you. Okay, so if you have found this to be informative and you have learned something, do check my other videos from the playlist section, and also refer your younger brother, elder brother or sister to check this channel, and also subscribe to this channel so that more students get benefit out of this channel. If you have something, you can share the link of this video on Facebook or whatever social media you are using, and you can share it with your friends. You can text your message the link, your friends the link of this video, and you can ask them to go through the video. So that's it for today. We will be back with a new chapter very soon. And if you want me to cover up any specific chapter, do let me know in the comment section so I can take it up that chapter first, or else I'll go as per my schedule. Till then, take care. See you very soon.